Yep, that is a full fridge of deer. We kept our promise from that one video. Go.
So we can see
right now we are
roots.
Yeah, we are checking out which ones. This is the tutorial on how really to quarter it out. Right now, right here is where the butterfly stakes are, which are the back straps. There's 2 of them on each side. And right now he's just trying to get the fat off to see where in the world is those stakes at. It is a long process of just doing this. But in the end, it's easy.
I'll just take it back in the house.
And we are back. We are just ever so slightly getting it in there, taking that skin off. Watch your fingers. This could cut your fingers off. But the back straps are mainly for butterfly steaks, which are easy, and we'll show you how to make butterfly steaks out of them. Some of this meat you can save and make into hamburger, but we ain't doing that.
Well, we will be making hamburger here.
Yeah, we will be making hamburger, but most of this meat, like the ribs, that could all be hamburger, but we ain't gonna do that. We usually don't do the ribs because it's just too much of a process.
No. Damn it. Cut it a little bit too deep there. As you can see, it's very easy to do.
Yeah, it's very easy. The fat's very thin.
Very thin. See, there you go. See, you just want to take just that layer of fat off. You don't want to cut into your meat. It's never going to cut into your meat.
No. Sometimes it doesn't really matter.
So you can take your finger in there and you can separate that.
Separate it from the meat.
Just watch your fingertips. Yeah, it's kind of gross. You gotta get your hands all in there and pick her apart. See how I just glide right down through there with my thumb attached to it. Kind of like that, and just follow that all the way down. Get all this out of here.
Some of that meat you can save, but we don't have enough time, and all that meat would be just hamburger.
See, just go down through there. Make sure you go right beside the rib cage.
Cage.
Take yes.
Which is just another layer of fat.
Yeah. Well, it's part of the bone too, right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that now.
But once you separate the shoulder, that's the first thing you want to do, is get the shoulder separated. Right there's a little piece of meat that's connecting the two.
Which the front shoulders are usually for jerky, and I believe one steak in each front leg. But usually it's most jerky and burger. Depending on how big the deer is.
This front leg will just pop right off.
Yeah, because of that joint.
Go ahead and get this, buddy. Right down through there.
And just...
And off it goes.
There we go.
We gotta lay this somewhere and cut the foot off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lay the bag up there.
Which we will cut off the...
Lay the bag up there and get
Well, just lay the
Lay
bag, open the bag, I'll put this inside the bag and then...
Yeah, I can cut off the leg. Which I will... All you have to do for the leg is legit just use a saw like that one. Preferably not rusty, and just saw approximately
Right about there.
here. Which I will show you. All you have to do and it'll just snap off. I'm gonna do the same thing with the other leg, other front leg, and just get all that off and then just throw it in your discard. Yeah. Front leg, other front leg, at least, is the same exact thing. It'll just pop straight off. See, pop straight off. And then that's all you got to do for the front. Right back in the fridge.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Your inner
The
tenderloin.
inner tenderloins, the fish fillets as people call it, they are for steak, a big steak,
Kinda.
or beef, burger, not beef. But as you see, it's all the way back in
I accidentally cut
where the back legs are.
a little too
And
low
right there.
I should have went up just a little higher because that inner tenderloin
that
goes clear up to
starts
here.
right there.
But I'm in a hurry. I'm tired.
There's one inner tenderloin,
There's one.
which is just a fish.
It's kind
It
of like
looks
a
like a
big
fish.
piece of meat.
And it's just basically a steak. You just cook it on the stove and boom, steak.
Now that's some steak and some rice.
Listen, you guys, like, you're the chefs.
Mashed taters.
Yeah, we don't cook, she does.
Well, sometimes she does. Don't let her fool you. See, guys, look here. This inner tenderloin goes clear up to here. I accidentally cut part of it off
Yeah.
over here because I was.
Which
like
you
I
can
said,
cut
tired.
more of that off. If you do mess up, just use it as a burger.
See, you can ride your finger all the way up through there. That inner tenderloin is actually longer than, like I said, I cut part of it off. So,
Which if you do that, just use the rest as a burger.
don't mind me, I'm tired. Tired. Second deer of the season so far. Working daily. Getting it done.
Yep. And goes off like that. Another tip though, never wash off your deer.
No.
It'll cause bacteria, and always refrigerate it if you can't cut it up all the way.
Never put in the freezer.
Unless it's cold out.
Yeah, if it's cold out, you can let it hang for a while. You're cutting some of it off.
Yeah, no, it's falling apart. That's
Is it?
how tender it is. But that inner tenderloin goes clear up into here,
Yeah, it
guys.
goes all the way up.
So pay no attention to the first one I cut out because that was wrong.
Yeah.
That was wrong. That inner tenderloin goes clear up there, and it kind of goes down to nothing right there.
Kind of like a triangle.
See how it just pulled out of there?
And boom.
There, that's what it's supposed to look like, guys, right there.
It looks like a fish with a fin.
Inner tenderloin.
Steak. Right back into the bag. Now, what are we going to do next? Backstraps?
Yes, backstraps.
Backstraps.
All right, get some more of this
Fat off.
funk off there. Fat, as they call it. Ooh, see there, I almost boo-booed. But, right in there's where we're going to cut that anyway. Right up into
That's where the backstrap calls.
right up into there. Right where her back is. Her back, get rid of some of this
Gunk.
meat so you can see what's going on here. Some of the fat again. Now you're gonna split it right
Down the spinal
right
column.
down each side of that spinal cord. Wait, turn it this way some. My way. There you go. I'll be able to see what's going on here. You gotta follow your backbone right here. See it?
Hold on. Let me get on the other side so I can see it.
If you put your thumb in there, you can follow it straight down.
Down the spinal cord all the way down to its...
All the way down to its neck. You just want to ride this.
spinal
You
cord.
want to ride the spinal cord.
You'll be able to see it better once this one's out.
Yeah, once this is out, you'll be able to get a good clear view of the backbone. But you want to make sure you ride that all the way down. I'm messing up a little bit there. That's okay. See how it goes all the way down here? See how... Turn on this side.
There's the spinal
See
cord.
how I ride that spinal cord all the way down?
Right there.
Right there. You just want to keep carving that spinal bone. Then we're gonna take this rib right here, cut a little bit into there, and then you're gonna ride that all the way down on this side. So I'm separating that from that rib cage. Make sure you ride it, because if not, you'll cut off part of your, like I did there a little bit. Kind of butchering it. It's alright, guys. Don't worry, it's still edible. You can always eat it. Get rid of some of this so you can see what you're doing. Don't ever cut towards your fingers, because that's not good.
No, you'll cut your fingers off.
See, when you get down to this neck, you can, yeah, come on this side where you can see, buddy. You just want to try to get all this unattached right here, so you don't. So you get all your.
Yeah, and you're able to have your neck.
All your backstrap. You want to get all that backstrap, because that backstrap ends about right there.
Right there.
Right there where my finger is. Back up some, so they can see. There you go.
Ends about right there.
Ends about right there. But we got to get all this nasty
out of it. There's a lot of nasty on this deer.
She don't even have a lot of fat like yours did.
No, not on the back. On her butt she did. On her butt she has a lot of fat.
And they say that means we're gonna have a hard winter.
Yeah.
Alright, see this, guys? Oh, don't mind that.
Deer farted.
We'll edit that out later. Or just keep it in there. Maybe somebody laugh. But, look. You can cut this all the way down. Separate that from that. See, you always put your fingers in there and you can kind of separate it.
It all separates itself.
Pretty much.
This is actually...
Watch your fingers.
That's right there is... I actually have no idea what that is.
That right there's, I don't know, cartilage or something.
Most likely. Cartilage.
Yeah, see how it ends? That's where it ends, guys. Right there. All
Right
the
out
way
where
up
that
to there
fat
is the
starts.
whole
And you
butterfly
start
stage.
right at the end of the butt.
Now, when it comes to this neck,
There. On there.
you're going to want to cut all that away from here. Come on, quit turning on me, dear. Just gonna ride that down. Ride
Which
that.
the neck is usually used for roast, stew, meat. Usually roast. We use it for roast generally. The neck is also used for jerky, but mostly it's used for roast. There's stew chunks you can get out of it, but who doesn't like a deer roast?
Yeah, who does not? Maybe the deer lovers, huggers.
Like on that comment I
I'm
sent
still
you
not
today.
real sure what that is.
I think it's just cartilage on its
I
fat.
think so. I think that's probably just cartilage. But then here again, let's get this back strap out of here first. You're just gonna keep riding that backbone until she gets it separated here. You'll see here just in a second how this all separates. Just gotta make sure you don't get your fingies. Cut that off, get that separated. See, I kind of messed up there at the top, but it's alright. It's alright. It's gonna work out. As soon as I get in there. Oh, shit. It's kind of hard, difficult, because this backbone's really bouncy. It's got a lot of grooves and in and outs, and
You'll see the spine once we're done with the back strap. Yep, there it is. Then you just ride it all the way down. Make sure to get most of the meat.
yeah, let's try to. It's kind of hard. Turn it, please, so I can cut.
keep riding it all the way down. Then you would want to probably put those in with your tenderloins to keep it organized.
See right here, it's kind of got a little hard on me there. That's because she doesn't want to become attached from herself. She kind of liked herself when she was still alive.
See, it all really detach itself. The fat all connects everything and boom, it just comes right off.
How much you guys paying for your steaks at the store? Yeah, we're not paying that. No sirree.
No, we're paying about $40.
Got a watch here. And I'll tell you who taught me how to do this, Greg Parrish. It's the only way I learned how to do it. He taught me well. I remember, at least. Which is surprising.
I've been watching this for almost 20
There it
years.
is, fellas.
Entire thing.
Entire back.
See, he followed the rib cage and the spinal cord all the way down to its neck.
Got one more side of backstrap.
And it's just the same exact thing. All the way down.
Yes, sir. This is where it starts. Right here about the hip. Right where her hip starts. That's where it starts at.
You might not have the same amount of fat on her butt, or your guys' deer butt, but ours has a really fat butt.
Follow that backbone all the way down. All the way down, all the way down to about right there. Follow it. See how it all kind of
Just separates itself.
separate right off that backbone. Come on. I can't see. What are you putting up back?
Just follows itself.
You gotta follow this bone.
Can you check that?
I don't care.
I just wondered because it's gone up like 3 times.
Probably the same fucking message. Who is it?
I don't know.
Might be.
Doug.
And just follow it all the way down like usual.
What do you say?
Just like the other one. Alright, I'm recording again. It's just the same exact thing on the other side. Left side exactly. Except for it's just on the opposite side. Keep following it down and make sure you don't cut any of that meat.
Try not to. It's kind of hard to follow it because it's, like I said, it's real ridgy. This is the hard part right here. You gotta cut it off this rib, away from this rib right here.
So you don't cut any of the steak off. Like right there, he cut a little.
Little bit.
But it didn't detach, so. That means the steaks can be saved.
Yeah, no. Not all the time you're gonna get it all off there.
No, you can't always be perfect. The only way you become perfect is by doing it over and over all your life.
You can go down through here and follow that line right there because basically it's a muscle group, separate muscle group. It makes the deer move. See how it just kind of comes right apart?
Oh, you messed some backstrap.
Yeah, it's okay. She had to separate. She had another muscle in there with it. I actually got the backstrap here, but there was this another muscle.
You could use that. Yeah. You could actually pretty much take that off and use it as a beef
Hamburger or something.
hamburger.
Hold on.
Beef.
Hey, wait, don't tie that yet.
We're gonna put this hamburger in there. Or jerky. It'd be a pretty good jerky piece. You just have to clean it off.
You guys keep it up. I'd like to send some out and get trail.
Boom. Now, where are we going next? The neck?
Yeah. Oh. The deer had a lot, but she got gas. She got gas.
It's the spinal cord.
You want to get rid of this stuff like this. Nobody's going to want to eat that. That's going to be nice and chewy.
Chewy.
You don't want
nasty.
that. Yuck. You don't want that.
Just toss it in the discard.
And then you don't want this, whatever
Noodle
this
look
is.
like stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about.
Looks like egg noodle.
We'll have to look that up and get some more info on that part.
That, hey,
But see, this is the windpipe.
that is the windpipe.
That's what makes a deer go
Moo.
moo
And breathe.
and breathe and make funny noises.
That everyone knows and loves.
Okay, obviously, we're going to save this as a roast. We're going to clean this up at a later date.
Yes, we'll show you how to clean it and how to section it out. Pretty much, though, this entire part sections it out.
Alright, now, where are we cutting this thing off at?
It's a mean egg noodle in her neck.
Yeah, it's a mean egg noodle. I don't know what that is. I've never
I don't know, I'm calling it egg noodle. I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it before either. I'm sure it's got a term.
It's probably like cartilage or something.
I'd imagine, but nobody wants to eat that.
Nah, unless it tastes like eggs
I'm not sure what
or
it is.
noodles. Might taste like noodle.
But even if you get most of this out,
You can clean it at a
Clean
later
it
date.
up as you're...
Cutting it up.
Oh, we might need more freezer paper and tape. But...
okay, now guys,
This is where we say goodbye to the neck.
I'm gonna say we're gonna cut it right about here.
This is where we say goodbye. Then you cut that off, and
There
you
go.
can legit just put that as the roast and eat it off the bone.
Well, clean it up, though.
Well,
Yeah,
clean
yeah,
up most
clean
of
it
it. You clean up most of the, like, take out the windpipe and all that stuff and put it in the discard.
All right, guys.
Now, everyone's favorite part, the rear quarters.
Which he done did all the work for me for the most part.
You just cut down the middle of the butt.
Cut down the middle of the butt, separate it, make sure it's all separated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then, okay, I forget how to do this part. No, I'm just joking. Got to cut up in here. You can cut around in there. Basically, you're trying to detach this
Detach this
from this.
from the legs.
Check this out. If you come down here and follow right where that rib cage ends, come around, there's a joint in here that we're going to pop out here in a minute.
Which I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but there might not be.
Well, I don't know.
We're not professionals. We're just trying to teach someone what they are and teach them how to really cut it and maybe help someone out.
See how I got all that detached there to hip. Right up in there. That's where the hip is. Right up in there. And here in a minute I'll show you this joint as soon as I get in there.
Which later we're going to clean all that fat off on the rear quarter.
Yeah, I'm going
Clean off most of it.
to take off some now. Some meat,
That is okay.
some meat's going to come with it. It's okay. Alright. See how that's all separated now? Going in. Follow that hip bone. All the way around till you get that joint up in there. You got a big piece of hefty meat now. There's a joint right there.
Right there, that little ball. Hey, can you stop cutting and hold it? Right. Point with your knife. I can't see it.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's right up
That
in
is
there.
that little white ball.
Yeah.
I'll probably draw an arrow later in editing.
You're going to just follow that on up. Actually, right here, Aiden. Come on. Right here is the joint.
There's the ball.
Right there. Hip joint. Oops, sorry.
I feel it.
I knew I was digging for it. I knew it was somewhere. It's always in there somewhere. Kind of have to follow it around in there to get all your meat out. So you don't waste too much.
No, you never want to waste.
Alright. Right in there is her hip. Got this around. Kind of hard because it's
Really shaped weird.
She had
Pretty wide hips.
She had fawn bearing hips.
Oh, we say mommy.
It's kind of hard because you gotta cut and cut and cut until it comes apart. Which we're almost there.
Which
guys.
we're about to see it fly and swing like a chandelier.
Hold on. Ouch. Be careful wherever you cut it. The bone is sharp. It will cut you.
Yeah, bones are sharp.
But you can just 9 times out of 10 you can just pop this right out. But it's being a pain right now.
Hulk smash it.
That's because she, like I said, she was really attached to herself. She didn't really want to come apart. She really did like herself. She spent afternoons out in the field eating corn with her buddies.
With her probably kids too.
I'm pretty sure she was single because she did not have any fawns. But I guess that part don't matter now.
No, no, wait a minute. You just said she had fawn bearing hips.
Well, she has fawn bearing hips, but that doesn't mean that she wasn't single. Because, you know, there was no proof of any kind of child in there, so that's a good thing.
Yes. If you ever come up with a fawn or a fawn inside a deer while you're hunting it, it's pretty
Okay,
horrific.
guys, watch. If you
Your mom was.
I know.
see how I'm there, see?
There, snaps right in half and boop.
Boop.
Swing like a chandelier.
1/4
1/4 out, and then we just saw that leg about
out here.
right about there.
Right about there, because there's really no more meat up past that.
Nope, and then we just do the same on this side.
And I'll do the same one again on this side.
Which
This side's going to be just a little easier
since it has, well, that attached.
Now look, this right here, that's probably all.
The brown meat,
You don't want none of that on there because that's
bad.
got dirt on it from
Got
gutting it and her laying down in the
Where
field.
was the
And,
kill shot?
lungs.
The only lung. It was the left lung and the rib.
Oh, I see it. I see. Right there.
Right there. It went in at an angle from behind and killed her from behind and shot her lung.
Did she go far?
I don't know.
We don't know. Buddy of ours actually gave us this for a video and meat.
What a blessing.
Yes, a blessing. Thank you to him.
See, guys, if I turn around, you guys can see the other inner tenderloin that I missed.
Yeah, right there.
Right here.
Which can be just beef.
That was totally my bad, but we'll get that in a second.
If you want it to be hamburger. Shush. Venison.
Deer burger.
Deer burger.
Not hamburger.
Deer burger.
But yeah, see, we're from Ericsville. We think everything's hamburger.
Yeah, we think it's all beef. It's all cow.
I would much rather have deer than.
Yes, deer is way cleaner. It's already been proven, and also way leaner.
Yeah.
If you ever have your chance to get antelope, try it. It's really good if you like the gamey wild taste.
And then that.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yes, this all makes you hungry.
So hungry.
Oh yeah, you're the only one that hasn't ate dinner.
I have.
I know you did.
I would just put that in the fridge.
You just kind of.
I know, but we're getting low on bags. I figure we can put 1/4 in there.
Kind of hard. again, because she don't, like I said, she don't want to let go of herself.
No, she is very attached to herself.
That and my thing keeps swinging around, driving me nuts. You just gotta keep digging for it.
Keep digging for the ball joint, and then just do the same on the
It's in there.
other leg.
Just gotta find it somewhere. It's up in there. Hold on, guys. I gotta get this. That's what happened. I didn't get all this inner tenderloin out, and that inner tenderloin kind of connects
To the ball joint.
to the back of the legs.
Helps actually the back legs move.
See, that's the rest of my inner tenderloin that I missed.
Which we'll just make hamburger out of it. Actually, you could make a steak out of it. A little teeny tiny little steak. If you're American, it's a tiny steak at least.
I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this,
Yes.
but I'm trying to save as much meat as I can.
We are not professionals. We just really like to save the meat. Although we do know how to do most of it. We just don't know the techniques.
I found the joint
Just-
again.
Well, like you said, this is one of those things. The more you do, too, the better. You
Yes, the more you do, the more you get. Oh, and he's getting the chandelier time. As you hear the knife click, click, click. And the ball joint going cut, cut, cut,
She's,
cut.
like I said, she's really attached with herself. Sorry, dear.
My dad's very apologetic. Even though we didn't even really shoot it.
Goodness.
Very attached.
Yes, hang on.
Probably at that fat.
Let me clear some of this out, get some of this off here. Not my meat, though.
No, we love our meat. We're basically Arby's, but deer.
We got the meat. This part's so hard. There we go.
This part's always hard. For everyone.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
Depending, if you're professional, you probably already had it done. But, again.
The longer you do it, the better you become. That's pretty much with everything in life. The back leg just smacked me right in the face.
What the fuck? Jesus.
This one is really attached for no reason.
Well, it's got a reason.
Just yank on the ribcage. Or that. This sometimes works if you twist it at that joint and it will just snap right off.
Most of the time.
This one's like actually attached.
Oh, we're getting close.
There it is. Boop. And the legs are detached and all that, except for if you want to get that red meat actually right there and inside it.
That's a lot of work, though, for
Yeah,
Yes.
a lot of picking.
A lot of work and a lot of picking if you want it.
Papa would say.
Just throw it away. But that's basically it, and same here. Cut it right here, and it'll go straight through, and boom, throw these away, and actually,
We got water and bleach.
no.
I'll have to go to my house and get water.
And boom,
Why the hose is on?
done. That's all we have to do, and then we just
Okay,
put it in a
shit.
fridge.
I'll just go wash off my neck.
And that is the end of our video of cutting up a deer and getting it into the fridge.
Hopefully
into the
this
fridge.
will help somebody.
Yes, hopefully it will help someone.
Save you some money.
Yes, save some money on this, please. Please do not spend money on a processing.